Creative Cajun Cooking, maker of Magic Swamp Dust, presents the Outdoor Kitchen Show, where we'll head outdoors for some Louisiana food and fun. We'll show you some great recipes, meet some great people, and pass a good time in the great outdoors. So come on, and let's see what's cooking on
Outdoor Kitchen Show!
Today we're cooking on location with Jimmy Babin of Creative Cajun Cooking. He's making a big old pot of jambalaya and about 1,600 pounds of crawfish, and he's going to tell us how he gets it all done. Then we're going to have a bonus recipe of Granny's shrimp casserole that we got from Cajun Catch. For all of this, stay tuned right here to the Outdoor Kitchen Show.
Gator Pickles, sweet and spicy pickles made with Magic Swamp Dust seasoning. This poor gator had to go all the way to the swamp to get these tasty morsels, but you can find them on the shelf at your local grocery or online at creativecajun.com. Gator Pickles are made right here in South Louisiana with a sweet heat and a crunch that can't be beat. Use them for anything. Chop them up in your tater salad, put them on your sandwiches or hamburgers for the bite that slips up on you. Gator Pickles, get you some today.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Nothing elevates the beauty and value of a home like natural stone. Ascension Granite Marble offers quality stone for kitchens, baths, and businesses. Mined from exotic global locations, granite has its own personality, marble its own richness, and quartz can be anything you imagine. Ascension Granite is more than a showroom. Choose your slab in the stone yard and it will be carved, polished, and perfected on site. Ascension Granite and Marble in Gonzales, 644-2231 or ascensiongranite.com.
Hey, this is Elvis with Defend It. I want to show you a new product that we have. It's a secret compartment table. You can store your valuables or firearms in. It's able to hold rifles or multiple pistols. Basically what we got is there's a secret compartment shelf. When closed, it's locked. To unlock it, you need this rare earth magnet, and all you have to do is just push. The secret compartment shelf is going to open. Light comes on for 20 seconds, allowing you to retrieve whatever weapon or valuables you may have stored in there. It's your home, it's your family. Defend it.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bugman Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Welcome back to the Outdoor Kitchen Show. I'm Marissa Turner, and today we are on location behind Alex Box Stadium at LSU with Jimmy Babin of Creative Cajun Cooking, because you're doing an event today here at LSU.
Oh yeah, it's family day, and everybody gets to go to the ball game when they get through eating crawfish. I don't know how they're gonna stand it though. They'd be too full. We had to roll them all over there.
Maybe so. Now, why is it that they would call Creative Cajun Cooking? It's because you got this big old rig, big enough for all the crawfish in the whole wide world, and a jambalaya pot looks like big enough for all the jambalaya in the whole wide world.
That's it. And they know all they got to do is call. They don't have to worry about all the details. I got the details worked out already. I do this every year for them, so they know it's one-stop shopping.
That's right. They come over. Oh, Mr. Jimmy's here? You got it? Okay, we're good. Thank you.
That's it.
Jimmy shows up. He's got the whole big rig. You're going to have all the crawfish. You're going to boil them right here on site. You're going to serve them. You got the plates. You got the forks. You even have the hand washing station.
Oh yeah, we come fully prepared.
That's right. Now, to boil crawfish on a location like this and to do jambalaya, what kind of setup do you have to do?
Prepare everything the day before.
Yeah, because you
load it all up.
You got the rig, the specialized rig, and you actually have it so you're not going to kill yourself either. It's got the motorized and come get the basket and all that.
Comes equipped with a 12 kW generator, walk-in cooler on the front, boiling pot that'll do 1,200 pounds of premium crawfish at one setting, which today we got about 1,680. I'll just divide that in two.
There you go.
Do two simple boilings. It's plenty easy to do. And a barbecue pit on the back end and do 1,000-pound chicken leg quarters, 160 Boston button roast, or 1,500 prime rib done in one lick.
Done.
Yeah.
And served. That's right. Now, you got something new right here. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, this is the new pot. Man, I had a pot that was bigger than this one, And I couldn't use it to cook just for 500-600 people. You needed 1,000 people before it's worthwhile breaking out. And I had another one that was worth about 400 people. So I needed an in-between thing, you know.
So you're saying this is your smaller pot?
This is the smaller than the bigger one. It's either
Jimmy got
go big
pasta
or go home.
That's right, that's right. Okay, how many plates for this one?
Oh, this is about $7.50. It won't be full today. I'll just be cruising, you know, just waiting a little bit. It don't take long. I mean, about 2-3 hours. I got this cooked and I run into crawfish and corn and taters and stuff behind me, and I got a few special needs people that do just veggie things. So I got that going to go on too.
And actually, for people who are vegetarian, you do your potatoes and corn first, or anybody who might be allergic to shellfish, you take care of it beforehand.
All that's done ahead of time. And it would have big ice chest with the plastic bag liners in it that can take the heat. And as soon as we get through boiling, we put them in those ice chests and it'll hold for the next 4 hours without a problem. And then when you take it, open the lid to serve, it's still steaming hot.
That's right.
So matter of fact, even your potatoes and corn, you don't finish cooking them because they finish cooking inside that ice chest.
Gotcha, gotcha. And they're not just temperature hot, they're spicy hot too. What are we boiling in?
Oh, I got a Creative Cajun seafood ball. Now it takes 1 pound per 10 pounds, so that's 80 pounds of seafood ball for 800 pounds of crawfish. We got about what we're going to divide it up in.
There you go.
And
About how many pounds you do a person for the crawfish?
This is only 3 pounds per person.
Gotcha.
It's a low budget thing. You know, we try to take care of accommodating the customer's budget. The
That's
budget
right.
is an important item.
Absolutely.
And if the people is hard pressed to eat with everything that you got to go with it to eat 3 pounds a person.
You're right, because it's not just the crawfish. You got the potatoes and corn and all that stuff, and then you also have the jambalaya plate and everything else.
That's right.
Absolutely. And what do you put in your jambalaya?
I got pork, the temple meat, which is a lot less fat than just cutting up a pork roast or something. And then I got boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I got a sausage that I make. I have the French settlement sausage, do a sausage for my recipe. I run through 300 pounds on order, you know.
Yeah,
So
and
I
it's
keep
got
it
your special
stocked.
seasoning in it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not normal. It's like eating pork roast in a tube.
That's right. It's got that higher specification. It's got the Jimmy Babin specifications
That's
on it.
it. And a lot less fat in it too.
Yeah,
And a
because
lot
you don't want
less
the grease.
sodium. You see, that's the whole thing. You start getting older, kind of like me, you don't worry about your hands and your feet swelling up. That's why I got my seafood ball at 9% sodium, so that you don't have all the problems with salt.
Now, 9% sodium, somebody might just hear that number go in one ear, go out the other, but how does it compare to the normal stuff?
Let's say about 13 to 18%.
And that adds up.
That adds up. And then you got regular table salt, believe it or not, it's only 25% sodium. Go figure that.
Right.
So how much salt is in all the other stuff at that percentage?
Right, yeah. And so you got the lower sodium seasoning that's going in the jambalaya, and you got the lower sodium sausage and everything else, and the lower sodium seafood bowl. So when somebody comes out here and pigs out, yeah, they might need to be carried to their car and everything, but they're not going to bloat.
And it depends on how much beer they drink too.
This is true. That just helps process it. That's all. That's all. All right, so you got the gas line running here.
Yep.
And whenever you get the pot hot, what's going to be your first step?
First step is to put my seasoning and my meat and my onions and the water and all that stuff. And
Get all
it
the
going.
brown stuff
Get
down
all
in
the
the bottom.
brown stuff in the bottom and rock till you drop.
There you go.
Ain't
Now let's
nothing 60-pound of onions don't fix here.
Just 60 pounds, that's all.
That's all.
This is the small pot. All right, and if you want to get in touch with Creative Cajun Cooking, the information's at the bottom of the screen, or go to creativecajun.com. You can get all the low sodium seafood boil, low sodium seasonings, plus you got the pickles and the okra and all the good stuff on there too.
Yes, and
Yes.
then Gator Pickles is the happening thing.
That's right, that's right. Now it looks like they're getting the water and everything ready, so we'll check in with the crawfish.
There you go.
Jimmy had all the crawfish delivered to him on location. This was 47 sacks worth, and he keeps them in his onboard cooler until they're ready to boil. He adds in 10 pounds of boil for every 100 pounds of crawfish. Now he starts off with his potatoes and corn, gets those out of the way first before he gets ready to do the bugs. We need to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll show you how he finishes it all up and presents a beautiful crawfish and jambalaya plate for catering. Stay tuned. We'll be right back to the Outdoor Kitchen Show.
Nothing runs like a Deere at Ascension Equipment in Gonzales. And now is the best time to stop by and check out all of the John Deere tractor packages available. Come pick out your next ZTR with electric fuel injection, Kohler engines, and the legendary 7 Series mower decks. Or how about your next John Deere Gator with enough power to go from 0 to 30 in 3 seconds? With so many options to choose from, you have to see them to believe them. Come see the whole line of John Deere equipment at Ascension Equipment in Gonzales, a cut above the rest.
The Louisiana Wildlife Federation is the oldest nonprofit conservation group in Louisiana. Formed by sportsmen in 1940 to protect your right to access and enjoy healthy fisheries and wildlife habitats statewide, LWF represents the voice of Louisiana's outdoors, both in the field and at the Capitol. LWF also supports the Vanishing Paradise campaign that advocates for critical restoration in the Delta and on the coast. Speak up for our state. Become an LWF member today.
Gorman Brothers Appliances on Airline in Prairieville. When ordinary just won't do.
All great spaces start with a plan. At Acadian Custom Cabinets, we offer free consultations to help customers choose from all the options, and we use state-of-the-art full-color computer renderings that enable you to visualize your project. Whether it's a kitchen, family room, or business, Acadian Custom Cabinets uses the finest hardwoods and hardware. From upscale to affordable, every piece is precision cut and assembled by experienced craftsmen. When you're ready to build or revitalize your space, call Acadian Custom Cabinets, 622-6337.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bugman Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Welcome back to the Outdoor Kitchen Show. Today we're cooking on location with Jimmy Babin of Creative Cajun Cooking, and he's going to show us how he makes 750 plates of jambalaya.
Hey, did you notice that? There were 2 cases of chicken, man. That's 80 pounds of chicken.
Yeah, it takes a minute to put that in there.
Man, boneless chicken, too.
That's a lot of meat for
That's
jambalaya.
a lot of meat, that's
Yeah.
right. Hey, you got to have a lot of meat.
You're right, because you know when you go to a place and they give you jambalaya and it's just dry rice, that just makes you mad.
But why not just say it's dirty rice?
There you go.
Hey, just throw a few veggies in it, chop the veggies, throw it in there. Sure, it's all good.
Yeah, but Jimmy, dirty rice got a lot of meat in it too.
When I do it.
Yeah, when you do it, that's right. That's right, I've seen you make dirty rice. It's got sausage and it's got all kind of goodies in it, and the fresh garden vegetables too.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that. And you hand chop it. If you chop it all up on a machine, it pushes all the juice out of the thing. And you don't want the juice out of it, you want it in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And let it cook out and be like the Chinese got this thing about vegetables that got a crunch left. That's dirty rice with a little crunch left.
Oh, yes indeed. Now, but we're doing jambalaya.
We're doing jambalaya.
In your medium-sized pot.
Medium-sized pot.
Medium-sized pot, because it holds 750 plates and not over 1,000.
Yeah, that's
right. It's all good. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. Okay, and you're making enough for about 550 plates, something like that, depending on how hungry people are.
That's right.
Right. Okay, and so you started off, you had the pork in there. How many pounds of pork did you put?
Oh, that wasn't but about 40 pounds of pork.
Just 40 pounds.
Meat. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We got about 40 pounds of sausage got to go in there too.
Right, and that's your extra lean, low sodium, special Jimmy Babin Creative Cajun Cooking sausage.
That's it.
That's right. Okay, and you just put the chicken in and you kind of rolling things around, right?
Right.
Now what I like, Jimmy, is that you bring your own food safe water to these events. So you're not using questionable hose water or anything like that. You have your sterilized stuff. You've got your food safe water for this kind of stuff. Even though it's going to boil, but we don't need questionable water.
We have the food grade hoses, which doesn't taste like a nasty hose pipe.
That's right. That's right.
We have sanitary containers. I got 600 gallons of water, that's potable water. It was sanitized after each use and set there to dry, and then you flush it out before you fill it again.
Yeah. If Jimmy Babin gonna do something, he's gonna do it right.
I've even got a tank to put the boiling water in after they get through boiling everything.
That way you don't kill their grass?
You don't kill their grass, that's it.
Look at that. Look at that. When Jimmy Babbitt gonna do something, he's gonna do it right.
You got to take care of the right thing.
That's right. So that whenever you come out on location, you don't have to worry about your water source, you don't have to worry about your power source, and you don't have to worry about what you're going to do with the water afterwards, or somebody don't have to worry about, oh, my beautiful grass just got killed because crawfish boil water will kill your grass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's
in a
not bad
heartbeat.
in the rocks. If you pour it in limestone, it eliminates the grass for the rest of the year.
There you go. It's excellent weed killer, huh?
Yeah, it smells fair. Okay.
Yeah. It might run some stuff off.
The crows will hang around for a while.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. All right. So this has been cooking for a little bit.
Yeah.
And how much longer it's got to go? Because you still have to put the sausage in, right?
Oh yeah, I let this chicken cook down until it gets real tender. I had the pork cooking down until it was very tender. You take your paddle and kind of bump it against the pot.
I saw you checking it, yeah.
Check the temple meat, and then the chicken, it'll be the same way. So it'll be nice big chunks. It won't be totally cooked apart by the time people want to eat.
Right, but there's no bones in it either.
No bones.
And that means there's no extra grease or anything because you're using that thigh meat and
That's
everything.
exactly right. And look how rich and thick that gravy is.
Yes,
and that thing.
indeed.
Don't
Yes,
have sausage
indeed.
bone. And lots of onion.
That's right. All right, so you're just going to roll this around, right?
Yes, just let it roll around. I got it boiling already. But the secret behind cooking in a black iron pot, you got a shroud around it, keeping the wind from blowing your fires out. And then you have an air gap between the shroud and the pot. So then it cooks pretty evenly all the way around. It cooks up the side and not just on the bottom.
Right.
You know, you get the gratin. You know, I don't have a gratin.
No crunchy rice in your
jambalaya.
jambalaya.
It's leveled out. You know, it's leveled out. No burn spot nowhere.
Even heating. And you've got the aluminum lid there, so you don't have to break your back trying to pick it up instead of having an iron lid on
That's
top.
right.
Yeah.
That's kind of heavy, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's still heavy.
But I'm getting older. Let's face it.
All right, so we're just going to roll this around. Now, with the crawfish boil, we have potatoes in the baskets, corn in the baskets, and I saw Sean cutting up some vegetables that look like they're going to be delicious in that seafood boil. He had zucchini, he had squash, cauliflower, broccoli, asparagus, mushrooms, carrots. You went and dug up the garden over there, too.
Oh, yeah. But the thing that's a secret behind those, you know, you can just take that, drop it in a pot of boiling water, oh, well, it's done, you know. But if you blanch it first, you drop it in a pot of hot water, just about 4 seconds, 5 seconds, get it kind of warm, take it out and drop it into a pot of ice water, and it blanches it and seals the pores on the vegetables so that it maintains color. When you put it back in and boil it again, actually heating it up, it's not really overcooked because it goes in an ice chest, and that's where the final cooking starts.
Right. So it's a quick process because you got some tender veggies in there.
That's right.
And with that seafood boil, they're going to be delicious and not too salty.
That's exactly right. And it won't be so hot you can't stand it.
Right. And then you also have some dips, too. Tell me about the dips you got going on.
Oh, yeah. We have the, of course, you got to have ketchup, and then you got to have some butter to go on the corn and taters and stuff. But then we got the cocktail sauce, which is not normal. You know,
yeah, you're a little special with your cocktail sauce.
And the recipe is on the back of the sign. We have a little sign, and after we get that up and running, you'll be able to see some of that going on.
Yep.
But you take a shot of the sign. On the front side, it says cocktail sauce, and on the back, people come through and take their phone and take a picture of the recipe so they go home and they can make that.
That's right, because they come back and they go, what was in that?
Yeah,
that was good.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then we got the Acadian remoulade sauce, which is one of my little concoctions also. And they do the same thing with it. They come back and they say, man, that was good. You know, they expect to be like anybody else. What was that? Look, take a phone, take a picture of the recipe, go home and make it.
No secrets. It's all on the website too, right?
That's right. It's all on the website.
CreativeCajunCooking.com.
I don't keep nothing secret. Sooner or later, somebody got to take all this over.
Right. Well, and you know, it's also a lot easier when Jimmy comes cooking. So, you know, it's easier. If you're feeding 1,000 people, it's easier to have Jimmy Babbitt come take care of everything because you don't have to worry about nothing.
That's right.
Nothing.
You don't
It's
have
all
to worry
done.
about nothing. Got all the equipment, the water, the electricity, the flatware, the plates, bowls, all the serving utensils, everything is here to do the job.
And if it's fancy, you got the little fancy utensils and stuff too.
Yeah,
with the little pack of swamp dust in
little
it.
pack of dust and all the silver it's plastic, but it looks like real silverware.
Yeah, and you can actually cut stuff with it too. It's actually pretty good.
Well, that's what I use mainly for prime rib, and you know, it kind of melts in your mouth.
Right.
I had to laugh. I got this concept of need no teeth to eat my beef.
I like it. But because it's true.
Yeah.
Now, the next step for Jimmy's jambalaya is to add in some parboiled rice, get it to boiling, and then let it simmer and get everything all smoothed out. Whenever he turns it, he just kind of rolls it from the bottom without scraping that pot. For his recipe, you can go to creativecajunCooking.com. Now it's time for the crawfish. Like we said, they had 47 sacks of crawfish for over 1,650 pounds, and Jimmy pays for crawfish that have been cleaned. So a quick rinse before they boil is all they need here. Now the big old generator picks up that box and drops it into the boiling water. Of course they go for a boil, and then he lets them sit in that water for quite a while to soak up all of the seasoning. Then it gets dropped into a big old container, 800 pounds at a time for this cookout, and he can do 1,200 pounds at a time, no problem. Now, it's time to serve everybody up, and watch how quickly this line goes through. They get the jambalaya, corn and potatoes, and of course a big old scoop of crawfish. If you want to set up a company picnic or a crawfish boil like this, give Jimmy a call. Now, when we come back, we've got a bonus recipe for you with shrimp casserole. So stay tuned right here to the Outdoor Kitchen Show. We'll be right back. Cajun Catch Seafood Market and Deli in Gonzales has everything from fresh seafood on ice to hot crawfish, crabs, or shrimp right out of the boiler. The deli is open weekdays for lunch. Come try their new daily lunch specials, po' boys, burgers, or crispy, crunchy fried chicken. You know that if you want it boiled, fried, or stewed, come on down to Cajun Catch Seafood on R. East Roth next to the fire station in Gonzales. Call 225-647-FISH.
When you fire up your pot for a good gumbo, you ought to know the secret of Marie Laveau. She has a seasoning that's a must. Made in Louisiana, it's magic swamp dust. She sprinkles and she stirs her black iron pot. But you better watch out, 'cause when she uses all she's got, she goes, another can done gone.
Get on the Bugman's plan.
Rest easy in a pest-free environment.
Call 923-BUGS.
Follow my plan. Call the Bugman.
Follow the Bugman's plan. Call 923-BUGS.
We are perfectionists. We do it right and don't stop until the job is done. We build commercial zero-turn mowers with maneuverability and comfort. Who are we? We are Kubota. Now, during Kubota's More Power to You sales event, you can get 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 48 months on new commercial-grade Z700 series mowers.
At Ascension Equipment in Gonzales, a cut above the rest.
Do you have dental insurance? If not, no problem. Here at Absolute Quality Care Family Dentistry, we are excited to offer you our exclusive dental membership plan. By purchasing our plan, you will receive preventive dental services free of charge and other dental services at a greatly reduced price. Our plan was designed for patients, new and existing, that do not have dental insurance, giving you the opportunity to receive same-day treatment. Our dental membership plan is the best option for saving you and your family money. So call us today for more information and begin saving.
Hi, I'm Paul Salvant with the Bugman Professional Pest Control, and it's string music time, baby.
Today's lanyap recipe comes to us from Jessica Bishop Jones from Cajun Catch. This is her granny's shrimp casserole.
So let's get this range started up. I just need a medium heat. Turn that down. And Granny's shrimp casserole recipe starts with a whole stick of butter. So let me unwrap my real butter. And what's funny is the actual recipe calls for a stick of oleo, but we're gonna go back to basics there with a real stick of butter. And into this stick of butter that's getting nice and warm here, I'm gonna put in about a cup's worth of pre-chopped Creole veggies. And we're gonna let these get nice and soft. You know what, let's go ahead and put some swamp dust in here. We want some flavor. This is the fire department blend for a little heat. And we're gonna put this on some of our shrimp too. Give these a little stir, make sure they're all seasoned up. And these are the bigger shrimp that I got over from Cajun Catch. You can chop these if you want, or even use the smaller shrimp since they're a little bit cheaper, but I like those big pieces of shrimp in my casserole. Because this is a granny recipe, so
we're going to have the cheddar and, of course, the good old standby cream of mushroom. All right, now we're just going to get this all incorporated. I really like to blend those vegetables, so I'm going to add just a little bit extra milk to facilitate that and bust out my stick blender. Get the pot sideways a little bit there so there's a little bit more liquid. There we go, we get our vegetables nice and smooth. All right, now like any good casserole dish, you gotta have your protein. I'm using shrimp. You could use crawfish, crab, a combination of any of those things. It would all be fantastic. We're just gonna let these cook just until they're pink. As they're getting nice and warm, we're gonna add in some cooked rice. I'm using cooked popcorn rice, also known as jasmine rice. It's a local Louisiana product. If you wanna use wild rice or macaroni or whatever, it's all good. But these carbs are what are going to help stretch our casserole. That's about 2 cups worth, maybe a little bit more. That swamp dust on each layer. All right, and this is ready for our casserole dish. Okay, so we're going to put all our yummies into the casserole dish. And this is a nice big casserole dish. The recipe calls for hot sauce, but I use the Magic Swamp Dust Fire Department blend. That's going to give me plenty heat. Just a little extra on top. And then I also like to cover it in some cheddar cheese. You can use whatever kind you like. This is a sharp cheddar, and it's already shredded for purposes of me being on location. Just dump all that out on there. How about some more cheese? I brought some more cheese, might as well use all of it, right? All that cheddar cheese is going to be great nooks and crannies for some panko breadcrumbs. Okay, these are the plain variety, and look how crunchy they're going to be. Let's load it up. Because you got to have a crunchy topping on top of a casserole, whether it's, you know, cornflakes or breadcrumbs or tater tots or whatever. I'll do it to it. Okay, and since these were plain, of course, just a little bit more swamp dust on top. Alrighty. And if you have breadcrumbs on top of something, you need to butter them. Now you can use regular old melted butter, or make it easy and do a nonstick butter flavor spray. And this will get them all coated evenly without having lots of butter everywhere. Now please take a glance at this beautiful DCS range and oven we got going on. I got it turned on. I'm so excited the Gorman brothers got me a new oven in here. It's fantastic. Check this dude out. Got these sliding things here. Casserole's gonna go in about 30-35 minutes at 350. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's check, see how we're doing here. Special thanks to Jessica Bishop Jones for sharing Granny's shrimp casserole recipe, and to the Gorman brothers for letting me cook. We'll see you next time here on the Outdoor Kitchen Show. Thanks for watching.